We all have families. We're all parts of families. And I think we can all agree that our families are just really special. I mean that in all kinds of ways, especially after the holidays, as we've all spent a lot of time with our families, probably. It's an opportunity to recognize that our families bring us a whole lot of joy and a whole lot of peace, but also a whole lot of probably chaos, a whole lot of confusion. Families have all the good and all the bad, and usually the holidays put that on display. Hear confessions a lot, and a lot of times it's just confirmed that families are both the people that we love the most and the people who it's hardest to love. The ones who know how to push our buttons, the one who know how to get under our skin, the one who know just the right thing to say to just send us over the edge. Families are a whole mess of a reality. And I think there's probably a little wisdom in the church by putting this Feast of the Holy Family right after the holidays, because this feast day shows us the importance that families have in the plan of God. Jesus could have chosen any kind of way to come into our world, but he chose to come into the reality of the family. It shows us how important it was, because to him, he wanted to be born into a family, to become part of a family. And Pope John Paul II recognized, I think, the importance of that. He has a quote that always sticks out to me in this feast day. He says, "As goes the family, so goes the world." As goes the family, so goes the world. The family is the one that sets the course of human culture, of human civilization. The direction of our entire world is like going to be set by the family, because the family is the most influential reality in our lives. And I think a lot of times we can be discouraged, especially on the Feast of the Holy Family, because I think none of us would say that we have a holy family, right? We can be discouraged because our families are nothing like the family of Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. We have all kind of mess, all kind of sin, all kind of chaos, all kind of problems, all kind of conflict, and we can think, man, holy family's nice, but that is not me. I think it stems from this false idea that holiness is equated with perfection. So because my family is not perfect, that means my family is not holy. And that could not be further from the truth. Holiness does not mean perfection. Holiness does not mean we never struggle, or that we never fail, or that we never sin. And just because we're not a perfect family doesn't mean we have the capacity to be a holy family, because a real holy family is not one that never messes up. It's not one that has no struggles in their life. But a holy family is one who is simply on the journey seeking the Lord in all the struggles that they face in their life. The gospel that we hear today for this Feast of the Holy Family shows us that even the Holy Family themselves had struggles, had trials, had anxieties, right? Mary and Joseph did not see and did not understand the plan of God unfolding in their life. And if even Mary and Joseph didn't understand that and didn't see that, like, why do we get so hard on ourselves? Why can't we show ourselves a little grace for not always seeing what God is doing in our life, right? But what Mary and Joseph show us is that they never stopped searching for the Lord. They never stopped seeking God's will in their life. And even though they didn't understand, it didn't stop them from trying. When it felt like they messed up, it didn't stop them from getting back up and going again, right? Mary beautifully pondered all the things that happened to her, the good, the bad, the things that she understood and the things she didn't understand. She pondered all that within her heart. She and Joseph lived a life with God in their midst. To be a holy family doesn't mean you're perfect. It just means you're striving to seek the will of the Lord in everything that you do. And when you fall down, you trust not in yourself, but in his mercy. You get back up and you keep going. That's what we can do, right? Even in the mess of our life. God was born into the mess of a family because he wanted to be part of the mess. You don't have to have the perfect family for God to enter in. God wants to come into your family as it is, all the brokenness, all the chaos, all the mess right now, to be a part of that, to reveal his presence there. God doesn't demand perfection of us, but what he does ask for is trust. And what he does ask for is faithfulness, to continue to keep seeking him, to continue to get back up, and to know that he is and will continue to act even in the midst of all the brokenness. Your family will never be perfect. So let's let go of that expectation right now. No one will ever have the perfect family. But your family can be holy. Your family can live in the presence of God and walk with him every day. In the anxiety, in the fear, in the doubt, in the worry, Mary and Joseph show us how to walk with God through those trials. So may they show us how in our life today, wherever we find ourselves, we can do that with the Lord. To be a real holy family, who is with the Lord in the midst of all the trials of their lives.